You're listening to the John and Heidi Show Bonus Hour. If you miss any of the program, you can find the podcast at the bottom of the page at sunnyradio.com.
Thank you for listening to the John and Heidi Show Bonus Hour on a Friday. We are bringing back Free Flag Friday starting next Friday. So if you get a chance, get on the website right now, sunnyradio.com, and sign up to win a really nice 3x5 flag from our friends at Maximum Promotions in Sioux Falls. Now, when you win the flag, if you don't have a flagpole, they can hook you up. They've got great flagpoles in there they can sell you, little ones that mount right to the house, or a big, beautiful pole like the one we have in our yard. If you're interested in all of the details, just reach out to Maximum Promotions and stop in and see them, and they'll hook you up, like I said, with some great, great stuff, whether you win or not. But again, starting next Friday, we're back to Free Flag Fridays. We're going to be giving away a 3x5 flag every Friday from our friends at Maximum Promotions in Sioux Falls. Don't forget, this Sunday is the pancake breakfast at the Alliance Building, the South Dakota Military Heritage Alliance. Our friends at the American Legion, Post 15, Sioux Falls, going to be doing that on Sunday. Don't forget that on Sunday. And tomorrow, come and join me for the Human Race. Tomorrow, we've got the Human Race at Sertoma Park. I'll be there like 8 a.m., I think, is when I'm going to be there. But I think the event starts a little bit after that. But I'll be setting up, playing some music, having some fun. It's a great event. There's 10 different nonprofits that are the recipients of funds from all the people who come and walk or run. All of the details at healthconnectsd.org. And again, if you have no plans for tomorrow morning, come and join me. We're going to have a lot of fun. Also, tomorrow evening, we've got a lot of fun planned. I'm going to have the man himself in the studio in a minute. Mike Denning from the Fireworks Store will be sitting right over here in Heidi's chair in just a bit. Stick around for all of the information on what's happening tonight in T. Again, huge fireworks show in T tonight. All of the details on the way next.
What a year. With prices on everything going up, it's more important than ever to have a better credit card. Some people use a credit card that's not a very good one. At bettercreditcards.com, we offer a variety of credit card options to fit your needs. Whether you want a card to give you cash back or points and perks, or a credit card to help you build your credit, we probably have it at bettercreditcards.com. Give yourself a little credit. Bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show Bonus Hour. Excited to visit with Mike Denning from the Fireworks Store. How are you, sir?
Great. Thank you, John.
This is the beginning of a really busy couple of weeks for you, isn't it?
Oh, you have no idea. It is crazy right now.
So the Fireworks Store, the actual store where people can go and buy fireworks, that doesn't open for a couple more weeks. But this weekend, tomorrow, is kind of like the first big thing for you, isn't it?
It is. You know, this Saturday, John, June 3rd, is our first big fundraiser for Emily's Hope.
Yeah. And this is a great organization, and it raises money for a wonderful cause. And one of the things that they do for a fundraiser is a big fireworks show, and it's in T, is that right?
Yes, it's going to be at the T Sports Complex right there in T, kind of at the south side across from the new elementary school there.
Okay.
And you'll get to see, maybe 20, 25 new fireworks we're going to come out with this year and sell on our retail location. But the reason why we're there is for Emily's Hope, and we'll put on a big finale fireworks show. Nice.
And then if people would like to make a contribution, how would they do that if they'd like to help raise money for Emily's Hope? Do they do that on Saturday, tomorrow at the event? Or?
Yes. You can either go online to Emily's Hope and make a contribution there, or Saturday night you can be there and they'll be passing the bucket, and people are making a contribution that way too.
Very, very nice. And we'll throw a link on our Facebook page to make it easy to find, because there's two different Emily's Hopes out there. There's one locally, but there's another one somewhere else. Because I know I've had people go, well, I'm confused. I thought this was here. Well, there's two. But the one that we're talking about is the one that's in Sioux Falls, in this area. And I'll make sure to throw a link to that to make it easy to find. And I'm excited to also be working with you again a month from now. And is it exactly? Not quite. We're sneaking up. It's a month from this Sunday. It's the 4th of July, and it's on a Tuesday this year.
Yeah.
But at the WH Line Fairgrounds, and you guys do an amazing job. We've had you the last several years. Excited to have you there again. And you got the music, and they're working on the show, and it's going to be a pretty good show.
Yes, it is. You know, it's going to be at least 20 minutes long, John.
Yeah.
And we last year was fun, but now we got to outdo last year.
I know.
And I can't tell you anymore.
Well, and the thing is, because the first year you did, and then you last year you outdid that, and now you have to outdo this. I'm like, boy, how do you keep outdoing as big a show as you put on? You got to do more the next year.
Yeah, I tell you, the guys I have, Nate and Eric, I just kind of challenge them, and they're up for the challenge. They have some secret stuff for you.
Nice. I am very, very excited. And that is coming up on the 4th of July, SiouxFallsFireworks.org. And again, I'm kind of putting my fireworks hat on right now because it's time to get ready for that, but not anywhere near what you have. Because how many locations will you have for the fireworks store this year?
We have 7 locations.
Holy cow, 7 locations. And a lot of people get their fireworks from you guys because you do some really neat things. In addition to having some great fireworks and having some great pricing, in addition to that, you also do some really nice things where you're giving back to the community, which I think is great. Thanks for doing that.
Yes, we do. Another, besides Emily's Hope, we also do Feeding South Dakota.
Yeah.
So where you bring in 5 canned goods or more, and we give you 25% off your entire purchase.
I love that. That is really, really cool. And it's a way for you to do something fun with the family, but also to give back and keep the money local. Because there are a lot of people who will set up places around here that are coming from some other far, far away place, and you're here 12 months out of the year, which I love that.
Yeah, I always believe to support everybody, and it's not my jingle, but support local.
Yeah.
Because it all goes back into the community here.
And you guys do a lot. You pour into the community in a big, big way. And again, going to go back to where we started, coming up this Saturday, tomorrow night already. Holy cow. We've got a nice event in South Dakota. What time should folks get there and get situated if they want to see the fireworks tomorrow for Emily's Hope?
I would probably show up around 8:30. Bring your chair,
Right.
Bring a bunch of chairs for you and your family, and we'll get started with some small fireworks there just before dusk, and then right at dusk, you're going to see 20 to 25 new items coming out this year. They're exciting, and then we'll wrap that up with a finale. But back up a little bit, we're going to be passing a bucket, and our goal is to beat last year what we raised in this event for Emily's Hope.
Nice. So every year you got to outdo last year.
Yes, we want to.
Again, tomorrow night, I'm going to throw a link to all of the information so you can find it. But we'll put a link if you can't make it tomorrow. If you're going, boy, I'd love to contribute, but I can't make it. We'll have a way for you to give online as well. But we'd love it if you'd come out. Sports Complex in T. And 8:30-ish, if they get there around then, that should be a good time to get there and then enjoy the fireworks at dusk. And I know our fireworks on the 4th of July are at 10 o'clock. So I don't know what time dusk is now because it changes.
It does.
And you wouldn't think it'd be that different between 1 month from now, but it does change quite a bit in a month.
It does change quite a bit. So this Saturday, June 3rd, at the T Sports Complex, come on out and let's support Emily's Hope.
Mike, thank you for all that you do, sir.
Thank you.
Mike Denning with the Fireworks Store. Again, all of the details about the event coming up tomorrow night in T can be found at facebook.com/sunnyradio and facebook.com/Sioux Falls News.
Did you know you can allocate a percentage of your IRA to physical gold and silver with a tax-free rollover? You can put your IRA back on the gold standard. Genesis Gold IRA is the only IRA that can hold physical precious metals. Call now for your free gold and silver report and learn how to qualify for up to $10,000 in free silver. GenesisGoldIRA.com would like to help protect your IRA today with a simple phone call. Learn more and get the phone number at GenesisGoldIRA.com. That's GenesisGoldIRA.com.
Time now for This Day in Sioux Falls History, brought to you by the Sioux Falls Fun Page and Sunny 93.3. It was on this day, June 2nd, 1961, that 19-year-old Florida A&M sprinter Bobby Hayes ties the world record for the 100-yard dash, clocking in at 9.3 seconds. This all happened at the brand-new Howard Wood Field. Sioux Falls hosted the NAIA Track and Field National Championship meet for 7 straight years, from 1958 to 1965. And they had a lot of great things happen, but it was 1961 that saw perhaps the most outstanding achievements in Sioux Falls ever. Bobby Hayes was a halfback and sprinter for Florida A&M and would go on to play wide receiver for the Dallas Cowboys. But on this particular day, he was Flash Gordon. He was up against some stiff competition and had already broken the record a few weeks earlier, but the time was disallowed because there were strong gusts of winds on that day. So June 2nd, 1961, he set a world record right here in Sioux Falls. Bobby would go on to win 2 Olympic gold medals in 1964 at the Tokyo Olympics. And he's the only man in history to win both an Olympic gold medal and a Super Bowl ring. This day in Sioux Falls history has been brought to you by the Sioux Falls Fun page at SiouxFallsFunPage.com and Sunny 93.3.
How much do you pay for your cell phone every month? If it's more than $15, it's time for a Mintervention. Mint Mobile makes it affordable and easy to switch. Get a new phone or bring in your current phone. iPhones and Samsung phones both work well with Mint Mobile. At Mintervention.com, you can see the current special offers from Mint Mobile, offering premium wireless for just $15 a month. That's far less than most people are paying, just $15 a month. Learn more now at Mintervention.com. That's Mintervention.com.
Here's your Market Beat Minute for Friday, June 2nd, brought to you by GenesisGoldIRA.com. Equity markets advanced Thursday after a resolution to the debt ceiling emerged. The S&P 500 gained almost 1% by the end of the day and is on track for a new high in the coming week. The caveat for traders and investors is that the index is still below the critical 4,300 mark and may not be able to advance beyond it. The NFP report will dominate today's action. The NFP is expected to have moderate job growth, an uptick in unemployment, and ongoing wage inflation. The news, as expected, suggests a slowing in the economy, but does not give the FOMC much leeway regarding interest rates. With inflation still running hot, the FOMC will have to keep rates higher, which will continue to pressure the S&P 500 earnings. You can get the inside track from Wall Street's brightest minds delivered directly to your inbox every day at MarketBeatMinute.com.
InsuranceChicken.com wants to know, how much are you paying for your insurance? I know it seems like a hassle to switch to a different company, but if you can save a few bucks, it's worth crossing the road to InsuranceChicken.com. We have several of the top insurance companies trying to earn your business. They do that by offering great insurance that is cheap. Okay, enough of the silly chicken puns. It's time to get serious about saving you money on your insurance at InsuranceChicken.com. That's InsuranceChicken.com.